What's up, guys? Welcome to this little tips and project video. We got a video on how to clean and maintain your airsoft pistol, and this is a CI2 pistol, so you have to maintain these pretty much after every game you play, because the CO2 really dries out the O-rings and it really dries out the gun itself. So if you don't oil, the gun will break. I have experienced when gun breaks, when you don't oil them, it's gonna leak and it's gonna be terrible. So to do this project at home, you need some silicone oil spray. Sorry for that. Make sure you have a high quality lubricant and make sure it's made for airsoft, so you don't have any other cheap brand. We got some Q-tips. We got our main little working cloth here, which is paper towel. So we're gonna start with take apart our gun. So we're gonna start with the gun itself, and what I love about this gun is that it's really easy to take apart. It just went 2 seconds and then the gun is apart. So as we can see, the gun itself is pretty good lubricated, because it wasn't that long ago since I did this, but I wanted to show you guys how to do it. It's a little dry here. If you want to see if it's really dry, all you have to do, a good sign of this is to pull back the slide like this, and then take this little thing here. If that doesn't go back like it does with mine right now, it means that you're kind of in trouble and you really have to clean and maintain your gun. Alright, so we'll start with the body. Let's just take a dry Q-tip here, and let's take some toilet paper. I just took some toilet paper, it's fine. And I do apologize for my bruised hands, but that's what happens when you are a little clumsy. So we're gonna start taking this back, and we're gonna start cleaning off any old color or any old silicone oil that you don't want on the gun when it's cleaned up and nice and ready to go. So we're gonna do that, just clean up it real nice. So the parts you can't get with the paper towel, you go with the Q-tip. The body here is not super important. It's not as important as the top part, but it is important to maintain both parts, including the mag, which I will show you how to do. Under there, hope you guys see really good. So I'm gonna turn that back. I'm gonna turn it forward. Make sure you get the whole thing. So that is what I'm gonna do with the bottom thing. I can put that away for now. Now I will throw these away. They're not really used, but I'll throw them away anyway. Let's put them over there. Actually, put them over here. Take a new piece of toilet paper and start cleaning up. Actually, we're gonna do a thorough cleaning. Actually, no, we're not gonna do a thorough cleaning because I did that not long ago. But what you do want to do with a thoroughly cleaning is you want to take all these parts away, like I have here. Oh, whatever. Let's do a thoroughly cleaning. So let's do a real one. When I show you guys, anyway, it'll be good. Actually, I won't take that away. Let's just take that away like that. So I won't take this away, is what I meant. But we take all the parts. You can take this away also if you want to be real, but I can see that it's really already lubricated in there, so I don't really need to worry about that part. Now, let's make sure the whole pipe is cleaned. That's one part. We'll put that aside. Just get the spring a little bit. There we go. Let's have a spring. Here's the we're gonna clean, and you see it's a lot of color coming off here. You don't want that in the gun. You don't want the powder in the gun. You can dry it out. Want to get that stuff away. Just make sure you know how to put everything back so you don't do anything and you're ending up having a broken airsoft gun. So as you can see, it's a little dry in there. I can feel that it's a little dry here, just here at the ring, so it's a good thing we're gonna do this. Make sure it's clean. We can take it outside later when we're done. Let's take the back side. Just like that. Now, take a Q-tip. I have a Q-tip left. Where's all my Q-tips? I think I have 4. Didn't I have 4 Q-tips? Okay, I only have 3 Q-tips. Oh, that's fine. We'll take this one. Actually, we'll take we'll take this one. Then we'll just start cleaning here on the sides, and then where we can't go with the paper is easy. Now here you want to go inside of this a little bit and just dry it out here. There we go. Not too rough though. You want to go inside of here and clean up that. That is what you want to do. Now, here we go. Now the gun is pretty much all cleared out from oil. We'll put that aside. It's ready to be re-oiled and reattached. The problem is, people probably, if you're new at Airsoft, you're probably thinking, oh, I missed a spot there. You're probably thinking that it doesn't matter to clean your Airsoft because it's made for this. It should be able to handle it. And then they dry it out, and they're gonna ruin the gun. As you can see in here, is a little rubber ring, for example, in the chamber there, and that really is gonna dry out, and it's gonna leak a lot of oil, and this is especially important for the magazine. So now we take a Q-tip, clean Q-tip. We'll open our silicone oil, put a little thing on, spray a little bit so you make sure it works. You don't want this stuff in your eyes, so be careful that you don't do this. This time we're going to start with this part. So what you want to do here is to spray in a little bit of oil here, spray in oil there, then we're going to spray oil in that hole. Not too much. Then you can spray oil like this on the sides, or you spray a little bit over here, all over the place. It's okay if it's drenching a little bit. Then you take a Q-tip and you're going to start lubricating in this stuff everywhere. So basically what you do now is that you do the thing backwards. So you want to get this as oily as possible now. So we're going to get some oil on the edge. There we go. And then to rub it in, the Q-tip, and then just go back and forth. Make sure it really rubs in there. Now we're going to go on the back side as well. Don't worry about the gun, we're going to clean that up later. So there you go. The house is done. Now we're going to the main body. We're going to go all over this side there, and then all over the side here. So we're going to take our Q-tip. I'm a little messy right now, I'm sorry, but I just want to get the gun a little oily. This is more than enough oil I'm using. I'm actually using a little overdrive right now, but you know, too much is okay, too little, you got to start oiling more if you oil too little, because you want your gun to last as long as possible, obviously. Now, for this, we're gonna do a little bit on the hop-up unit, just a little bit, and then a little bit in there too as well, and a little bit in there, and then we're gonna pull it down with this. So everything is gonna be oiling the gun, because it's gonna dry up anyway. So every time you're out on the field gaming, or every time you use the gun, you should be doing this to protect it from not being dry and not have to buy spare parts and wasting money when you could have saved it. So we're gonna put that back in, and that is done. Now we're gonna do this one. We're just gonna go oil like that, and then we're gonna go around and take this forward, go back there, take it back, put it back on. And if you want to now, we're going to put this back to its original place, which is up here. So we're going to put it back where we took it. So over here, I'm still looking for that Q-tip if you're wondering what I'm looking for. There we go, so that's on spot. You can look, everything looks intact like normal. Now we can spray an extra spray a little bit just on the top of the feather, getting that a little bit oiled in, and we're gonna go around it just like that and then lubricate it. Right. I'm gonna go a little bit on the edges here too, so you have a nice smooth area inside the gun. There we go. First, the slide is done. It's lubricated. Everything is back to normal. This is the hardest part, and this is the part you have to think about the most. Gas comes in here, shoot out the BB. This is important that you lubricate. I see I have dried it out a little bit. Just gonna put a little bit on and make sure it's very nice and juicy with silicone oil. Alright, next part, I'm gonna put this away on this side here. The reason I also have a paper towel here, you can see it's a lot of spots. I don't want that on my eating area because I'm in the kitchen. Now, what you're gonna do with the body is basically all the parts that you can move, you need to lubricate. So we're gonna start with the back here. I'm gonna put in some oil here. Then we're gonna go up on the sides. Here. I wanna spray everything in here so it's nice. It should look like this, a little oily surface. And let's go on the sides here because you want to spray on the sides. That is way too much. It's fine. Yeah, just like that. That's awesome right there. Now I'm going to clean up the gun, so don't worry because it looks horrible right now. It looks like a big mess, but it's fine. Now you want to spray some lubrication in here too as well. Just to get it real, I'm sorry if that was loud. And these parts I want to lubricate too. Get some oil up in there. Get some oil up in here. There we go. And also don't forget the actual attachment here. So we'll make sure everything is oily and nice. And I'm not wasting any oil here, guys. You could be way easier on the oil, but I like to drench my weapons because I like the feeling of it being real drenched, because it just feels like it's better. Oh, there's my Q-tip. I found my clean Q-tip. That's the one. Now, the body and the slide is back to normal. It's all lubed up. Just gonna put this back into place. Oh, sorry. Can't really see what I'm doing because I have the camera right on my head, so there we go. Now if you want to, just go a little careful and slide oil in. And there we go. We're gonna take a few paper and we're gonna just clean up the surface out here because we don't want the gun to look oily and you know, gross to hold in. We want it to look nice and shiny. So we're just gonna clean this up real quick before I go over to the magazine. And there we go. Clean up tray. I'm gonna take a little bit more paper. Do my hands. Here. You can see it's really lubed up well there and lubed up in there too. Now, when you're done with this, you can put it back into your case. Gun done. Took about 5 minutes or so. Now, this is the magazine. What you want to lube up here is up here where the gas is released. Here, where the gas is also released, this is where the gas presses on to actually release the gas for the BB. And we also want to oil in here, and I just need to find my, I don't have my Allen key here right now, but I have a coin, so I'll use that for now. And we'll screw this up. Perfect. And we're gonna spray in here to the actual ring. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, sorry. We're gonna spray in right there. We can actually start with that, being that I have a magazine like this. I can just spray from the side. One nice spray, let this sit. And we don't want the outside to be sticky here, so we're gonna clean up that after also. One spray. There. Take a Q-tip. Press it in. And clean up the outside a little bit. Now, I'm not going to go with a Q-tip in there because it doesn't need to at all. Now, take a spray and a Q-tip. Oh, sorry. That was a little messy. Anyway, now you don't want to oil the spring here itself. You do want to oil where the bullets go. So there we go. So it goes a little smoother up and down. The last thing we're gonna lube top. Oh, this is one easy trigger. Lube up there, lube around it, and I'm sorry for the mess. Don't use as much oil as I do. Now, clean up your magazine, and we're gonna leave that a little oily because it's gonna go into the chamber up in the gun. Clean up real nice, and there you go, guys. We're gonna put this back. That's not straight. There we go. Magazine done. Gun and magazine done. All lubed up. You can see here, it's lubed where it slides. Lubed in here. Lubed where it slides. Can dry this part a little bit here. I don't want that to be. You see in here, lubed, lubed. Everything lubed. There we go, guys. That is how you oil and maintain an Airsoft CO2 gun. In this case, it was the 6-hour P22.6 we did. So I hope you guys like this tip and tutorial, tips and project, how to actually clean your gun, maintain it for Airsoft so it lasts a longer time. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a great day.